Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine, and we've got a great lesson for you today. What level is this, Marco?
This is an elementary lesson, and we're going to be touching one of these medical topics. Today, we're going to talk about chicken pox.
Oh, gosh, I hated the chicken pox. They're horrible, and they itch, and you can't do anything about it, and your parents say, don't scratch.
Right. So chicken pox is a illness that you get usually as a child. And what happens is you start getting these little red dots all over your body, like little mosquito bites.
Exactly, and they come all over your body, like your arms, legs, face. And you can only get this disease once unless maybe you didn't really get it too seriously. So most people get this when they're children.
Exactly. And what makes you very uncomfortable when you get chicken pox, as you said, it's these little red dots. They itch just like mosquito bites, but you can't scratch because if you do, then your skin gets like marked, right? You have like stains.
Forever,
like scars. So it's best not to scratch. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Somebody has the chicken pox. So let's listen to our dialogue for the first time, and then we'll be right back.
What's wrong with you? Why are you scratching so much?
I feel itchy. I can't stand it anymore. I think I may be coming down with something. I feel lightheaded and weak.
Let me have a look. Whoa, get away from me.
What's wrong?
I think you have chicken pox. You're contagious. Get away. Don't breathe on me.
Maybe it's just a rash or an allergy. We can't be sure until I see a doctor.
Well, in the meantime, you're a biohazard. I didn't get it when I was a kid, and I've heard that you can even die if you get it as an adult.
Are you serious? You always blow things out of proportion. In any case, I think I'll go take an oatmeal bath.
Ew.
All right, we're back. So I think this kid does have the chicken pox.
Definitely. And, well, he's got a funny solution for it. But before we get there, we've got a lot of great medical words and just basic body words for you in today's language takeaway.
Language takeaway.
All right, so let's start with our first word. He mentioned that he felt itchy. I feel itchy.
Itchy. So, okay, this is often confused, even among children who are native speakers of English. There are two words, to itch and to scratch. But this person is itchy, so it means that your skin, you want to scratch it. It's maybe uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like a mosquito bite is itchy.
Okay, so itchy would be the adjective, right? To the noun, an itch. So if you have an itch, you feel itchy, right?
Exactly.
So, and that's when you scratch. All right, so
Hopefully not.
He feels itchy, and he also felt a little bit lightheaded.
Okay, so you know the word head, you know the word light. So here we have a person who feels lightheaded. It means that you kind of feel a little bit strange and your head is a little bit, well, what's a good word to describe
dizzy.
it? Yeah, almost dizzy or faint.
Right. So you usually feel a little bit weak. You don't really feel very well. Your head is lightheaded. The complete opposite of having a headache, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And, well, then the girl got scared and she said, "Get away. You are contagious."
Oh, gosh. Now, this is a dangerous one. Someone who is contagious can pass their illness to someone else. So, for example, the flu is very contagious. And if I have the flu, Marco doesn't want me to, come over and touch all of
Sneeze
his
on
stuff
top of
and
me.
sneeze and cough into his food.
Right. Exactly. So that's contagious. It's an adjective, and that means that you easily pass your illness to another person.
Exactly.
All right. So why don't we take a look at a couple of different examples using this word contagious?
Have you noticed so many people are getting sick lately?
Yeah, it's getting bad. I heard it's really contagious.
That's the scary part. One cough, and it spreads.
Exactly, and some people still come to work sick.
I don't get it. They know it's contagious.
Maybe they think it's just a small cold.
Even a cold can spread quickly.
True, And not everyone has a strong immune system.
That's why I'm being extra careful.
Me too. I'm washing my hands all the time.
Same here. I avoid touching my face too.
Good idea. Germs spread easily that way.
Yeah. And masks help, but not everyone wears them.
I know. It's frustrating. A contagious illness can affect everyone.
Exactly. It's not just about one person.
Staying home when sick is the least people can do.
Agreed. We all need to look out for each other.
All right, so you want to avoid contagious people, but you might also want to avoid people who have this next word. It's called a rash.
A rash, exactly. So why do you want to avoid people who have a rash?
Well, they might have a contagious rash. Who knows? But you can get a rash for a number of different reasons. A rash is just basically a part of your skin that becomes irritated or uncomfortable, and sometimes it turns red or pink.
Exactly. So, as you said, it happens for different reasons. Sometimes you maybe have bad seafood in your skin, and you start to have rashes all over your body.
Other times you can touch some plants that are dangerous, like poison ivy or poison oak.
And then you get a big rash. And our last word for today is a little bit dramatic. She called him a biohazard.
Biohazard. Well, let's take a look at these words individually. The first word, bio, comes from the word biology. So that's something that is alive, an animal, a plant, or person. And hazard is something that is dangerous. So biohazard is something that's alive that's dangerous.
Right. Or that's dangerous towards a living person, right? Or organism. For example, you don't want to be near an area that has a lot of radiation. It's a biohazard.
Exactly. Or some of these diseases like Ebola virus. These are very dangerous towards living things. And so biohazard is the name for it.
Exactly. And usually there's a symbol, a very clear symbol. It kind of looks like a triangle and it's red. And even in movies, it's appeared, right? I think in that movie.
Yellow?
It's red or yellow.
Yeah, sometimes both.
All right, so biohazard. I think we've taken a look at a lot of words, so why don't we listen to this dialogue again? Let's slow it down a little bit, see if we can understand a little bit more.
What's wrong with you? Why are you scratching so much?
I feel itchy. I can't stand it anymore. I think I may be coming down with something. I feel lightheaded and weak.
Let me have a look. Whoa. Get away from me.
What's wrong?
I think you have the chicken pox. You're contagious. Get away. Don't breathe on me.
Maybe it's just a rash or an allergy. We can't be sure until I see a doctor.
Well, in the meantime, you are a biohazard. I didn't get it when I was a kid, and I've heard that you can even die if you get it as an adult.
Are you serious? You always blow things out of proportion. In any case, I think I'll go take an oatmeal bath.
Ew.
All right, we're back. So now why don't we take a look at Fluency Builder and start taking a look at all these phrases.
Fluency Builder.
Well, the first one is something that we often say when we're starting to feel ill. This phrase is coming down with. So I could say, I think I'm coming down with a cold, for example.
So basically you say, I'm coming down with something. So a cold, or I think I'm coming down with the flu. So you're saying that I think I'm getting ill?
Exactly. It means I'm just starting to feel sick. And so you could say, I've had a cold for a week. You wouldn't use the phrase I'm coming down with in this situation. You'd only use it when you're starting to feel sick.
Very good.
So you could ask your boss, I think I'm coming down with the flu. Can I go home early?
Right. And I think this is a very useful phrase. It's very natural to say. So why don't we listen to a couple of other examples?
Have you noticed more people are getting sick lately?
Yeah, a lot of them came down with something last week.
It's spreading fast. I think it's really contagious.
Definitely. Even our boss is coming down with it now.
Seriously? He seemed fine yesterday.
Yeah, but this morning, he came down with a fever.
That's not good. People need to stay home if they're coming down with something.
I know. If they don't, it just spreads to everyone else.
It's how half the office came down with it in the first place.
Exactly. And some people don't realize they're coming down with something until it's too late.
That's the worst part. They feel fine, but they're already contagious.
Yeah, one person comes down with it, and suddenly it's everywhere.
That's why I'm being super careful.
Same here. I don't want to come down with anything.
Let's just hope this wave passes soon.
Fingers crossed. No one wants to keep coming down with illnesses.
All right, so coming down with the flu, coming down with a cough, etc. All right, what's our next phrase?
Well, this one's great. It's a filler phrase. So, in the meantime.
In the meantime.
So I could say, all right, I'm going to go cook dinner. In the meantime, Marco, can you please clear the table?
Okay, so while you are cooking dinner, I am doing something else. I'm cleaning the table.
So two things happening at the same time.
In the meantime. Very good. So it's a filler, you say?
Because usually it follows another phrase. So I'm going to be doing this report for a while. In the meantime, can you just wait here on the sofa, please?
Okay. Very good.
So in the meantime.
So you're connecting two different actions, two different ideas.
Exactly.
Very good. In the meantime. And what about our last phrase?
All right. There are some people who really like to do this, and I might be one of them. It's called to blow things out of proportion. All right. And you're going to hear this phrase a lot with native English speakers. And so to blow things out of proportion, well, it pretty much means that you're exaggerating or you're making a really big deal out of something that's not very serious.
So, for example, if you come over to my house and you break a glass and I start freaking out and yelling at you because you broke my glass.
I say, Marco, you're blowing things out of proportion. I'll just buy you a new one. It's not that serious.
All right, so don't exaggerate, right?
Right. So, oftentimes you feel like this with siblings, spouses, or bosses who react very seriously. So you can say, "Hey, stop yelling! Like you're blowing things out of proportion. This is not a really big deal."
Exactly. All right. So blowing things out of proportion. Let's not do that. But let's listen to our dialogue for the last time, and then we'll be back.
What's wrong with you? Why are you scratching so much?
I feel itchy. I can't stand it anymore. I think I may be coming down with something. I feel lightheaded and weak.
Let me have a look. Whoa, get away from me.
What's wrong?
I think you have chicken pox. You're contagious. Get away. Don't breathe on me.
Maybe it's just a rash or an allergy. We can't be sure until I see a doctor.
Well, in the meantime, you're a biohazard. I didn't get it when I was a kid, and I've heard that you can even die if you get it as an adult.
Are you serious? You always blow things out of proportion. In any case, I think I'll go take an oatmeal bath.
Ew.
All right, so Catherine, have you ever had the chicken pox?
I did. I have very, very clear memories of when I was a child and I had the chicken pox because I believe it was Thanksgiving. And I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I didn't have an appetite, so I was not hungry. And all I could do was itch and drink. And so I still have little scars, like you mentioned, from where I couldn't stop myself from scratching my little marks.
Right. And, well, why does the little boy say that he's going to go take a oatmeal bath?
An oatmeal bath. Okay, well, this is one of the home remedies, one of the home cures for the itchiness, all right? So it doesn't make your chickenpox go away, but it does make your skin feel better because it's very calming and smooth. So you can have some creams or some lotions, but other people like to take an oatmeal bath.
Right, so then you're not itching anymore.
Right, but it's gross because you're sitting in oatmeal.
It is kind of gross.
Have you had the chickenpox?
I did. I didn't know but because I couldn't remember. So my brother had it recently, so I was afraid that I didn't get it, but called my mom. She said I got it, so I'm good.
You're safe.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? You can only get it once. So once you get it, you don't have a problem.
Well, we're curious to know, have you had the chicken pox? And if you did, was it really itchy, or were you a lucky one and it wasn't so bad?
Listen carefully.
Understanding illness and how to stay healthy. What is illness? Illness is when your body is not working the way it should. When you are healthy, you feel strong and full of energy. But sometimes something can go wrong with your body and you feel weak, tired, or sick. This is called being ill or having an illness. Illness can happen to anyone. Children, teenagers, adults, and elderly people can all get sick. Sometimes an illness lasts for a short time. This is called an acute illness. Examples of acute illnesses are the common cold, a headache, or a stomach ache. Other illnesses can last for a long time, and these are called chronic illnesses. Examples of chronic illnesses are diabetes, asthma, and high blood pressure. Types of illnesses. There are many different kinds of illnesses. Let's talk about some of the common ones. Infectious illnesses. These illnesses spread from one person to another. They're caused by bacteria, viruses, or fungi. Examples include the flu, cold, chickenpox, and COVID-19. Infectious illnesses can spread through touch, coughing, sneezing, or contact with dirty surfaces. Non-infectious illnesses. These illnesses do not spread from person to person. They are often caused by genetics, lifestyle, or environment. Examples include heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Mental illnesses. These illnesses affect the mind and emotions. Examples include depression, anxiety, and stress. Causes of illness. Many things can cause illness. Let's look at some of the common causes. Germs. Bacteria and viruses are tiny creatures that can make us sick. They are everywhere, on our hands, in the air, and on things we touch. Poor nutrition. If you don't eat healthy food, your body can become weak. A weak body can get sick more easily. Lack of sleep. Your body needs rest to stay strong. If you don't sleep well, you may get sick more often. Stress. Too much stress can make you feel unwell. Stress affects both the body and mind. Lack of exercise. If you don't move and exercise, your body can become weak. Exercise helps keep your body strong and healthy. Pollution. Dirty air, water, and food can cause illness. Pollution can harm your body over time. How to prevent illness. Even though illness is common, there are many ways to stay healthy and avoid getting sick. Wash your hands. Washing your hands with soap and water can kill germs. Wash your hands before eating, after using the bathroom, and after touching dirty surfaces. Eat healthy foods. Eat fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins. Healthy food gives your body the vitamins and energy it needs. Get enough sleep. Sleep helps your body to rest and recover. Try to sleep at least 7-8 hours each night. Exercise regularly. Moving your body helps you stay strong. Try to walk, run, or play sports for at least 30 minutes a day. Avoid stress. Try to relax and do things you enjoy. Taking breaks, talking to friends, and practicing deep breathing can help reduce stress. Stay away from sick people. If someone is sick, try to avoid close contact until they are better. This can help you stay healthy. Get vaccinations. Vaccines can protect you from many diseases like the flu or measles. Talk to your doctor about vaccines you need. What to do when you are sick. Sometimes, even if you are careful, you can still get sick. Here are some steps to help you feel better. Rest. Your body needs time to heal. Resting can help you recover faster. Drink water. Drinking water helps keep your body hydrated. This is important when you are sick. Take medicine. If a doctor gives you medicine, take it as they say. Do not take more or less than you are told. See a doctor. If you do not feel better after a few days, see a doctor. Doctors can help you understand what is wrong and give you the right treatment. Stay home. If you are sick, stay home so you don't spread your illness to others. A personal story of illness. Let's hear a story about a young girl named Sarah. Sarah was a happy 10-year-old girl who loved going to school and playing with her friends. One winter, she started feeling very tired and weak. She had a high fever and a sore throat. Her mother took her to the doctor. The doctor told them that Sarah had the flu. The doctor said Sarah needed to rest, drink a lot of water, and take some medicine. For the next few days, Sarah stayed in bed. Her mother gave her soup, water, and medicine. Sarah missed her friends and school, but she knew she had to stay home to get better. After 1 week, she felt strong again. She learned that taking care of her health was very important. Now she always washes her hands, eats healthy food, and gets enough sleep to avoid getting sick. Final thoughts. Illness is a part of life, but we can do many things to stay healthy and prevent sickness. By eating well, washing hands, sleeping enough, and exercising, we can make our bodies strong. If we do get sick, resting and following the doctor's advice can help us recover quickly. Remember, your health is one of the most important things you have. Take care of it, and you will feel happier and stronger every day.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. To rub your skin to stop an itch. Scratch. Influenza, a contagious virus. Flu. An unpleasant feeling on your skin makes you want to scratch. Itchy. A contagious common sickness. Cold. To become ill.
Come down with something.
A high body temperature caused by illness.
Fever.
To feel dizzy.
Lightheaded.
Feelings of upset stomach and dizziness caused by illness.
Nauseous.
A childhood disease that leaves red spots on the skin.
Chickenpox.
Having allergies to something.
Allergic.
Having a sickness that can be passed to someone else.
Contagious.
A skin irritation.
Rash.
Medical condition that causes someone to become sick after eating, touching, or breathing something.
Allergy.
For the present time.
In the meantime.
A harmful substance.
Biohazard.
To make something seem more serious.
Blow something out of proportion.
For the present time.
In the meantime.
Let's try that faster. Influenza, a contagious virus.
Flu.
A contagious common sickness.
Cold.
Having a sickness that can be passed to someone else.
Contagious.
A high body temperature caused by illness.
Fever.
An unpleasant feeling on your skin makes you want to scratch.
Itchy.
A harmful substance.
Biohazard.
To feel dizzy.
Lightheaded.
To become ill.
Come down with something.
A skin irritation.
Rash.
For the present time.
In the meantime.
To make something seem more serious.
Blow something out of proportion.
To rub your skin to stop an itch.
Scratch.
Medical condition that causes someone to become sick after eating, touching, or breathing something.
Allergy.
A childhood disease that leaves red spots on the skin.
Chickenpox.
Feelings of upset stomach and dizziness caused by illness.
Nauseous.
For the present time.
In the meantime.
Having allergies to something.
Allergic.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Scratch. Don't scratch that bug bite. Scratch. That cat just scratched me. Scratch. The mirror is scratched badly. Come down with something. Honey, will you take my temperature? I think I'm coming down with something. Come down with something. You must be coming down with a cold. Come down with something. Tommy came down with the flu. Contagious. Don't get near me. Chickenpox are very contagious. Contagious. The sickness that is going around the office is very contagious. Contagious. H1N1 flu is very contagious. Allergy. Johnny has so many food allergies. Allergy. I think I am allergic to your cat. Allergy. Take this medicine for your allergies. In the meantime. I'll take the trash out. In the meantime, you dry the clothes. In the meantime. He is still waiting for the test results.